Hey everybody, this is Brandon, the founder and arranger of On Brand Music Company. And I'd like to welcome you to the second of a series of 5 videos that I'm calling the 5 Fs. In these videos, I'll be discussing some of my favorite marching band arranging techniques. The F I want to talk to you about in this video is familiarize, as in familiarize yourself with the song. And that means listening to the song over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. While you're listening to the song, there are a few essential elements that you want to identify. The first being the key of the song. You want to identify the key so that you can identify the melodic tendencies and harmonic progression tendencies and expectations of the piece. And this will kind of help inform you and help you in your writing of where the song is going. So for example, if after listening to it for a while, you might identify it as saying, oh, this is a simple 2-5-1 progression, or the singer is just singing the pentatonic scale, which will help you expedite your writing. Also, what you want to do is, if you're not sure of what key you're in, it's always appropriate to seek out a lead sheet or piano music for the piece if one is available. As a legal note, you must have permission from the publisher if you do intend on using the lead sheet for arranging, so don't get in any trouble and don't say I didn't tell you. The second element that you want to look for is the time signature. Identify if it's a compound or simple meter. If you're writing for, say, a young ensemble like a middle school band who has a bunch of beginners who might not be as comfortable reading music in 6/8 or 12/8, you might consider writing it in 3/4 and putting a little swing feel to it and just writing swing at the top of the music to kind of help them identify. Or even if you're writing for a more advanced ensemble and they need a quick arrangement that they have to learn within a day or two, and you want to make it as easy as possible for them to read, consider writing in 3/4 with the swing feel. So these are just a few things that you want to identify as you're listening to the music. And the last thing that you want to listen for, and which may be the most important, is identifying the style of the song. The style is so important. And how you identify the style is by listening for the rhythmic systems of the song, because that is an essential part of maintaining the integrity of the song. As an arranger, you want to make sure that your number one priority is and remains maintaining the integrity of the song. As an arranger, you have to keep in mind that the audience, when they hear it, they want to make sure that they recognize the song immediately and that it feels like the song, not just sounds like it. So identifying those rhythmic systems will help you, and making sure that you implement them in the arrangement is important as well. When you decide to have different sections play those rhythmic parts of the song, they're often done with maybe the trombones or some of the auxiliary instruments like the horns or altos, or even the trumpets at times. You want to make sure that when you do decide to give them those accented parts, that you're using the correct rhythmic systems. This will also help the director when rehearsing the music, when he or she decides to use a metronome, because they'll be able to make sure that they're using the correct pulse. You know, every time you use a metronome, you won't always accent the first beat. Sometimes the accent will be on the 3rd or the 4th beat, and that will help maintain the rhythmic system and the integrity of the piece throughout the rehearsal. So again, just to recap, you want to make sure you identify the key the song's in, you want to identify the time signature, and also identify the style by identifying the rhythmic systems that are being used. All right, so again, thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to this video, and as always, be well.